Welcome to the first of hopefully many Mom Mode YouTube videos. And here we go. This is my basement. About a year and a half ago, I took two cats and rescued, with the help of a rescued two cats. One of which is was my neighbor's cat. I'm going to introduce you to Orange and Cleopatra. Here's my beauty Cleopatra. And this is Orange. Orange, I believe will be 10 this year. I believe he's much older. Is Cleopatra. And I'm really creating a YouTube channel because it's not only to raise awareness, but to give a little bit of insight into my world. You may be interested, you may not. This is what it is. The cats have a dedicated space in the basement. They do come upstairs. This was one of the first structures that I had outside my house that Orange used to hang out on with Cleopatra and her suitors before she was, I don't know, spay or neuter, one of them. And it was crazy. Orange was my neighbor's cat. Kept letting him out of the house, and Orange would stay down my driveway and not leave, literally behind my cars. I would have to call him and tell him to please come and get his cat, and Orange would leap out of his arms. He did not want to stay with him. Look at that. He looks like a lion. He's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, there's so many things. Orange had to have 3.5 teeth removed. When I first saw him, I thought he had been poisoned because he had foam coming out of his mouth, and the animal catcher, whatever, the animal person in our area said, no, I'm not going to take him in. He reminds me too much of my cat. And I'm assuming he didn't want to take him in because they were euthanizing so many cats and dogs because we just have an overpopulation. It's ridiculous. You know, what we're dealing with now is the laws need to be changed, fined, imprisonment. And we're not talking a slap on the hands. We're talking about mega fines, mega imprisonment for any abuse towards animals, any abuse, to make a dent. We've got to clear the shelters, clear the cages. It is ridiculous how catastrophic the plight of the stray animal, the voiceless, these poor creatures. I mean, in the beginning, I have to be honest, I wasn't so thrilled. But taking them in with my husband and I'm married, Mom Mode is married. My husband and I had rescued animals when we first got married. And I felt we did a tremendous investment. And I felt, oh, okay, that's it. We're done. Here, this is what I MacGyvered that, by the way, that window. But I don't open it anymore. I'll get into that. But anyway, and I figure we're done. And then he introduced us to the little girl who used to live in the sewers, and we named her Cleopatra. Orange has the name that his owner gave him. And we ended up, Orange did not fare well outdoors. I didn't know why he didn't want to go back to that prior owner. He pretty much picked us, and then we took this little lady because she brought her 6 kittens in my garage. She literally brought them in on a rainy, stormy day, and I had some old what were they? These little things that my other dogs that have passed on about 7 years ago, 8 years ago, they used to stay in them. What are they? It was an enclosure. And I put the little kittens in with the mom, her, and I had 2 of them, and I set them up so that they had a dual, giving them enough room to walk around. And an incredible lady came from a rescue and found homes for all 6 of them. I am, to this day, so grateful. They are indoor cats. They are not farm cats, because we have a lot of farms in our area. I should say that I am from the New Jersey area. And look at that. Look at that face. And I'm so happy she likes this, because my other animals that I have upstairs, they're a whole other world to get into. But having the cats, let me get back to the cats. Orange, finally taking him in. Cleopatra, taking her in and having her babies, finding new homes. It really has been a blessing. Financially, it's difficult. It is, because we have 2 kids and they're in college, at home, doing remote learning. Here's mom mode. That's why I'm doing this. And we have 2 dogs, and our 2 dogs, one is kind of has her own, Gretchen should have her own YouTube channel. Now, the reason I don't open the windows anymore, I'm going to get to that, is because this young man has hay fever. He starts getting itchy from mid-March to mid-June, and then back from mid-September to mid-November. And how did I find that? Not from the allergist that I spent $500 for, but from a vet tech. When my vet had gone out of the office, and she and I were talking, and I was telling her we're pulling our hair out because there's the medicines, everything is not working, is not helping his hair. You could put him on a steroid. Steroids, by the way, cause diabetes. You don't want to keep animals on, or people on steroids for long periods of time, negative side effects. And we were just so frustrated. Anyway, it ends up being that he has hay fever. And keeping him indoors, keeping the windows closed, I'm very interested. I was going to build a catio and put it outside. But then I thought, you know what? I'm not going to do it, because if outside is what's irritating him and having tremendous hair loss and making him so uncomfortable, well then I'm going to make him an indoor cat. If by chance in July, maybe I'll put one up and put it on I have a small deck where my barbecue is. Maybe I'll erect it there and put it there and see how it goes with both of them. But I did put this up. I put this in my garage originally for the kittens and Cleopatra. And she loved it. So when she was spayed and neutered, I brought it down here. It's really a great, the only thing is it's metal. So my thought is, I was going to say, okay, I could put it has a roof, but there's slats here, put it outside, put a tarp on it. But this will heat up. Metal conducts heat, so this is going to heat up. But I could put this out there as a catio. But they love it. They play on this all the time. Here she goes. Are you saying hi to everybody? Are you saying hi to everybody? She is brilliant. Orange is brilliant too. All animals are brilliant. She is so brilliant, and I love her, and she's so personable. She hates when I put the TV on. I'm just going to glance. She hates. Try to put National Geographic or any animal shows for them. She knows when it's her feeding time, when I come down, my whole protocol on how I do litter boxes, how they have their games underneath, interactive games underneath here. She has it all there. It's the water fountains. She has 2 of them. But this is just an introduction to my mom mode life with Cleopatra and Orange and others, which I will introduce to you soon. But I hope you enjoy this. I would love feedback. That's one of the electronic litter boxes. I happen to like it, and they do use it sparingly. And they like the old-fashioned one, which I have to get a new pad because one of my other rescues, Plato, my Shih Tzu, came down here and loves to pee on their litter box. And I found out it was him. Anyway, I hope you have fun with the channel. I hope to get to know some people on this channel, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope I learn things, and I hope maybe you can enjoy some things. And I'm going to start off or end this with this last. I had this put on my wall. I love it. I know they play with it. Here it is. I'll stand back. There it is. Look at that. I know they play with it because I put their toys on it and they knock them all over the floor. And it's really cute. Look at that. Isn't that wild? There you go. I did this. I created this because it was too narrow, the original. It goes, piece is supposed to go all the way down here. So instead of doing that, I put a piece of wood up here and I just attach it so they have more room to walk through. And they do, and they love it. And I put these as decorations. Anyway, I hope you join me in this journey of mom mode for YouTube. I'm excited and looking forward to it. And I hope to try to do a YouTube every day, cross fingers. Anyway, mom mode, take care, God bless. And it's not just animals. It's all about being a mom, also dad, a kid, a cat, a dog, and life. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day.